guys, it's Janet here with remarkablycreated.com. We're going to focus on something really fun for the next week, sweaters. I am having my first ever sweater week, and what we will be focusing on and using is the cable knit ultra thick embossing folder. So you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on any one of the videos that I showcase over the next 7 days, and you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed and following remarkablycreated.com for all of the supplies and any additional instructions or measurements that you might need following the video and things like that. So let me go ahead and give you a little sneak peek of some of the projects that you'll be experiencing, and then we'll make one of our first ones together. So we've got our sweet little Mr. and Mrs. sweaters happening. It's Christmas, so you got to have a little Christmas sweater, a little fancy dress-up, go-to-work sweater. Of course, we can't leave Dad out of the mix. And, of course, another Dad with his wonderful holiday-themed sweater. Something fun, just using our retiring tassels. And we're going to kick off today with this beautiful white-on-white sweater. So let's put that off here for just a second, and let's talk about the folder. The folder is much thicker than what you're used to. It gives almost a really 3D impression with the folder. If you're working with the traditional platform, you're going to want to lift two up, and you're going to want to be working on one. You're going to take your folder, and for this specific project, I like my cables going up and down. I do not knit, but I was told that that's the way that the cables go. And I've already cut this lengthwise for a reason, okay? I want just to emboss half of it, but I wanted the whole card. If you place it so that you can see the word Sizzix and Stampin' Up, the raised part of the texture will be facing up. You will be pushing up to the top of the container. You will have an outie, not an innie, so you're going to be pushing up. And then the last thing that you're going to do is add your acrylic plate. So what you'll have is you'll have platform with number 1. You'll have your folder. You're going to put your paper in, and then you're going to put your acrylic plate on. A word of caution for you is that you want to run this slowly and carefully through your Big Shot. It is the exact width, and if you start to even shimmy it just a little bit, the Big Shot will start to chew up your edges. So just take it slow and cautious and just kind of roll it through, and you'll end up with a nice texture. So that's some tips for you there for working with this folder. So let's pretend like I've already embossed that. Oops. Let's set that up over here out of this way because I need that over here. So what you have is you have your embossed image. To get the neckline out of that, you have two choices. You can go ahead and use the 2-inch punch. There's also a 2.5-inch punch on the clearance rack at Stampin' Up! Right now. If you ever want a bigger neckline, it'd be a great punch to go ahead and pick up. It's on a great price right now. And then you're just going to push real hard. And what you're doing is you're pushing through the fold so that you can open up that card. Okay. Another way to get that neckline and not owning 2 punches would be to have our layering framelets. And these are amazing because they all nest together to form different layers, and throughout the week you're going to see some other fun ways that I've used these to create necklines and things like that. And what you would do is you would simply pick the framelit for the size opening that you want the neck to be, and you would place it across the fold, leaving the rest of it off the paper. You would run it through, and again it would just take that little chunk of the neckline out. Now for this card though, what I recommend doing is before you cut the neckline out, if you're going to put lace on it, to go ahead and to have had your piece of lace on it, and then die cut all of that at once, and you would have had nice clean lines on it, as opposed to taking your scissors back in there and trying to cut it out or anything like that. And sometimes your what's the word that I want, Janet? Your doilies can be a little thin and can catch in that, so you want to be careful not to do that, but we'll tuck that behind there for right now. And again, how wide you make your lace collar will be up to you. For this one here, I just did a really nice small, I just wanted something elegant and simple, kind of that classic 50s cable knit sweater. And then for the embellishments, these are self-adhesive backed. Again, we're back to my favorite tool in the entire world, and that's our paper piercing tool, just to lift the backings off of that. And we can set those over here aside, put them in the cap of that. And then you're just going to start to place them on there. And what I did was I did the large, the medium, and the small, just stepping them up. I didn't put any greeting at all on the front of it. I wanted to keep it really nice and clean. I just wanted this beautiful card to arrive in the mail when they took it out. It's like, oh, that's so pretty. And then, of course, that leaves room for all kinds of sentiments on the inside. Beautiful thinking of you, beautiful, you're so classy, congrats. There's just so many other ways. Think of you. Those are great ones, warmth and cheer. So lots of great sentiments would fit on the inside of that. So nice, simple, quick, classy white sweater for you. So I'll see you again every day this week as we look at the rest of the sweaters that I have, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Snuggle up.